Gabe, I know you've spoken to this like on Spectrum a couple weeks ago, and the first thing is, hey, are you healthy? How you feeling? So it sounds like you're good to go in that context. What are you looking forward to getting back by just having the game rhythm return, where it just wasn't there last year, and you weren't really able to find, show the player that you are? How do you think that can come about, and how can that fit with the rest of the players?
Yeah, I mean, I think just playing in general helps that. I think I only played like 11 games or something like that last season. So being on the court is a huge factor in that. Being healthy is a huge factor in that, which I am. So I'm looking forward to this year. But I think what I bring is the same thing I brought last year this time we had this conversation. I think I can still defend. I think I can make an open shot. I can play make for guys. So I'm curious to see the way things will play out, where they'll shake out in terms of role definition and so forth. But I'm looking forward to helping this team win basketball games.
Gabe, when we did this last year, this team had just come off a run to the Western Conference Finals. There was a lot of discussion about missing pieces and different things like that to get this team over the top. How different has the conversation been from what you've noticed about this team going into this season? It seems like it's been a little more quiet because there aren't any changes. And do you think that continuity, and obviously some health, is this team maybe better than people realize in terms of what its ceiling is?
I mean, I haven't heard too much of the talk about this team in general in terms of what you guys have said in the media. Obviously, not making a lot of big changes was the narrative that has come across my ears. But I think for the most part, we've been pretty internal. Just been worrying about us. Each person's been trying to better themselves coming into the year to make this team a little bit better. So I think the sky is still the limit, and I'm looking forward to this season.
Hey, Gabe, what's your initial impressions been of JJ and his vision for you guys on both sides of the ball?
Yeah, I mean, I think just getting to know him a little better, our conversations, you could just tell the kind of basketball mind he has early in that conversation. So seeing the way that he dissects the game and breaks it down, I'm sure we'll have some very creative ideas going into this year that will be very helpful.
Gabe, for you, I mean, we've spoken about this a little bit, but just how challenging was last season for you? I mean, coming off the finals appearance, then you signed here as a free agent, expectations, all that, and then obviously you show with the knee injury. Just how difficult was that just to stay focused, stay locked in, despite missing most of the season?
Yeah, I mean, I think any competitor that doesn't have a chance to compete due to injuries or stuff out of their control, it's going to bother them, frustrate them, etc. So for me, it's last year was frustrating, but trying to find ways I could still be helpful to the guys on the court, off the court in different ways, and taking the offseason to better my health, to come out here to be able to compete. It's something I'm looking forward to and taking on this next season ahead.
Hey, Gabe. Knowing you're an important defensive piece to this team, is there anything you do over the summer to kind of work on that and hone that, or is it more just about, strengthening yourself and getting in good shape for the season?
I think strengthening and getting in shape is more of a standard. I think there's different things, whether it's film work or dissection of my own game or studying other guys' film, that help me on the defensive side. But, yeah.
Gabe, yeah, you kind of mentioned it just a minute ago, but 2 seasons prior, you played 68 games in both of those seasons prior. So for your off season, do you change anything? Because you were healthy in those 2 years prior. Did you change anything, change your diet? What was the process in terms of you this summer?
Yeah, I mean, before this summer, it was pretty much like 4 or 5 years straight of basketball. When the year was done, playoffs were done, I was playing World Games and stuff with Nigeria. So it was a long stretch of basketball for me, and taking advantage of this unfortunate longer summer off has been huge for my body, huge for my game. So I've just been trying to take advantage of that. I'm looking forward to those changes, hopefully showing this season. We play a lot more than 11 games. So thank you, guys. Appreciate it.